Good morning. Welcome. This is Trading Futures Live. My name is Franco. Let's do this again. Yesterday, I did have a -2R day in the morning. Then in the afternoon, I managed to take one trade. It was a very small trade. So I ended up -1 in dollar amount. I ended up losing like $250. So half hour, a little bit more than half hour, but that's, I would say, like -1 overall. I think if we can manage losses like we did yesterday, -2 is something that we can bear with, right? We can, if we are not able to stand for a -2R loss, and we start to break down or having, you know, those tantrum episodes, and wanted to recover the money right away, that's where the danger is, or at least in my case. Okay, I need to recognize that there's a possibility that that can happen, right? I'm working towards trying to eliminate that 99% of the time. But I've learned that we need to be very, very careful with ourselves, okay? With that being said, hey, good morning, Jin Lee. Good morning. We did have a very nice day yesterday with the Fed. I think JP tried to... He didn't try it at all to talk the market down yesterday. I think he was a little bit dovish. I wouldn't say like very, very dovish, but he didn't talk the market down. He didn't. And he was open to the possibility of a rate cut, which is what the market is pricing in right now. That inflation will go down so fast that the Fed will will be like obliged. Basically, he will have no choice. I mean, the Fed, it will have no choice but to cut rates, right? That's what the market is pricing in, believe it or not. Even if we have a one more rate hike for the March meeting. Okay, so that is what we got. Yeah. Look, I understand, but it's hard to predict. It is really hard. He was surprisingly dovish for me. I think at the beginning he really tried to talk the market down, but at the end on the Q&A session, he was very like open-minded, like, yeah, we are making a lot of progress, and he said like nothing is done yet, but we're making a lot of progress. That's what the market look up, right? Progress. All right, let's jump right into the dollar pre-market. So the dollar finally broke to below the demand that we had here, right? So remember, we did have two blue lines. I just put this area here between the two blue lines, and even though the market is going up today 2%, yeah, the NQ is gapping up 2%. Tesla is gapping up 5%. Like Apple is probably gapping up 1%. Amazon is gapping up. Like everything is gapping up. Okay. If the dollar reaches this area right here, right? This is the daily, but this is an area on the 30-minute right here. So if the dollar gets to this level, right, is a long, right? Is a long opportunity that we might have on the equity markets. Now, I have to be honest with you. This is a very, very difficult environment for me to trade because I don't do many breakout trades, and today might be a breakout trade. And to be honest, I'm not very good at it. My winning rate on breakouts is very low. So I'd rather just pass on them, okay? Unless there's something that is so evident, but there's nothing very evident in the market. Everything is very random all the time, right? It's a lot of uncertainty in trading as a career, right? So let's go down to the 30-minute. And if you want to see the London Open was right here. And this might be a technical bounce, right? This might be a technical bounce. All right, so this area does look it does look very good for a continuation to the long side. Now, the selling pressure is tremendous, right? And like I said, if we start reaching this level, which we did, like we are kissing, look, we are retesting this low right here. You see that? We barely touched it, and we are selling a little bit on the dollar, right? If we go to the left, we are within this area. Let me see what is going on here. This is 10:30, not my favorite, This is 3 in the morning, so here it is. This is 3 in the morning. Let's go see. Oh, by the way, and this is the next beginning of the next demand. Okay, this white line. So here's 3 in the morning from April of last year. There we go. Is where we gapped down and we're bouncing from there. I wouldn't trust this level very much, but I need to recognize that the dollar is bouncing off, right? So the S&P is reaching to a level that is tested, is triple tested, so is not the high probability either. So what this tells me is, what the configuration of the chart tells me is that we might have some more movement, either to the upside or downside, meaning volatility. Okay. For me, the dollar broke the demand that I had. That doesn't mean that this demand is not going to work. I mean, who am I to say this one is not going to work? It might work, right? It is there. So what I want to say for today's trading session is, all right, my scenarios are the following. If we get here and the market retraced a little bit, this is a nice long here. Okay. There we go. Let me do it again. Okay. So this is a nice long on the equity market. Either here or at this area, which is the FOMC from yesterday, right here, the white line. Okay. And the short, not very enthusiastic, but it is what it is. This is the short, okay, on the equity markets. The S&P, like I said, is reaching some sort of supply that is triple tested. We'll see it on the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq already went through it, okay? All right, 9:23. We have less time because we started later today. Okay, no. 10-year yield, again, dropping today. It dropped yesterday. 2.5%. Today is dropping like 1.5%. 3.37. That favored the long on the NQ. We haven't broken this pivot yet. And on top of that, I do have 3.3 as a very good demand on the bond yields. Okay, so bond yields dropping makes me bullish, but reaching demand more like a neutral bullish, I would say. Okay, because there is a chance that we bounce from here. From here, I would say neutral bullish also because of this supply. If we blow to the upside, that's another story. For now, it's neutral bullish again. And the market is gapping up 2%. So it's evidently bullish, right? again, the VIX, not much information here other than we might continue to go up until this thing starts to bounce. There's some levels here from last year. Can you figure that? Sorry, 2021. 2021. So these are levels from 2021. And now we're breaking this demand that I had. And we never bounce back up to these levels after September. Okay. All right. So neutral bullish as well. We do have a lot of earnings today. Like big tech reports today. Apple, Amazon, Google, Starbucks. Let me show them. I might have closed the... Yeah. All right, there you go. So Meta reported yesterday $40 billion of buybacks. Everything there, they are firing people, and all that money is going into stock buybacks. I don't think that's very positive or popular, I will say. But yeah, Meta is going up big time. It was going up yesterday as much as 30%. I haven't seen it today, but I'll check it later. Then in the afternoon, we do have Amazon, Apple, Alphabet, Ford, Qualcomm, Starbucks, US Steel, Gilead. So today is one of the biggest days of the earnings season, right? Actually, when Apple is one of the biggest day. It is the largest company, right? It will, on the stock market. All right, so we have a little bit of time here. 3 minutes. This is the S&P. Do you see how 1, 2, and this is the third time in this supply? I don't know if it's going to work, to be honest. To trade it is very difficult for me because it's already tested twice. This is the third time. Okay. If we break to the upside and we happen to have some sort of a retest here, it'll be a good continuation up to 4,300, almost 4,280. Okay. And also this one is tested. So I don't have any like high quality premium best of the formation to the downside. They're already tested. Okay. Unless we have something here, which I don't know if we have something new here. But for now, this is where we're at, and it's triple tested right now. Okay. The Nasdaq is very resilient. It continues to go up. All of them, actually. Not the YM and the RTY. YM is the weakest, but RTY is the second weakest. Right? And NQ is being fueled by rates going down. So this is the same chart, but this is the Nasdaq. So you can see how this level is where the S&P is right now. Okay, Nasdaq is reaching the upper level right now. It is 12,750, around that. So it's like 75 points above. Now this one is fresh on the Nasdaq. It's yet to see if it's going to work. I don't like to short right in front of this train. This train, like I will not short this thing right away. I will just wait for something to be created here, and the trades that I will take, if I happen to take a short, is going to be a tradable reaction, no more than 2-to-1 in very low risk in terms of points here. In terms of points. Okay. So it's 1 more minute for the market to open. Let's go to the 500. Okay. If you guys are ready, just give it a thumbs up to the video. Let's try to reach. We're reaching the 1,000 subscribers. I haven't done much to gain subscribers, so I'm very thankful for the people that I'm very thankful for the people that are coming every day here. I know there's a lot of options online. All right, all the accounts are all right, all the accounts are ready to go. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go see where this thing can bounce back. Okay. Let's say this thing starts to drop, and I want to see where it can turn around. So I do have this level, right? Ideally, the zero line on the tick chart, but it looks very far right now. I do have this one. So there are levels above. All this is pre-market. So I ideally want to see something to be created right here. Okay. All right. So this is a very, very good level right here. There are a bunch of levels though. There are a bunch of levels. Not so good this one, but I've seen it work a lot of times. And this is the gap from yesterday. All this is yesterday's high. Oh, this is Meta. This is Meta earnings. This is the Meta earnings. That so this is actually market hours. Yeah, for now, I'm just staying put. There we go. This is the best one. This is the best level of all right now. See how just barely came here. This one barely bounced, barely bounced, barely bounced, barely bounced, now barely bounced. This is a limit order put. This is a limit order level. Right now, how much is it? I think it's $600 per contract. It's $500. It's not a cheap level. But it is what it is. Like there's a lot of volatility that was happening during this time. This is yesterday while JP was on the Q&A session. So the way this works is, all right, I will trade the long, right? Every time price come to this level, right? I will pay attention to the dollar. Ideally, the first trade when the tick chart is hitting the zero line, okay? Or at least close to it. It might be here, it might be higher, I don't know. So far, this one that is being created right here, I don't like it too much. It's too crowded. Like this one. I don't like it too much. Like, I'd rather just these wicks to be to the upper side of the legging. So there's one thing that I've learned over time is that FOMO can be very detrimental. And I realized one of my trades yesterday was FOMO. I usually don't suffer from FOMO anymore. That's why I just stopped taking breakouts, because breakout trading is a lot associated with, all right, it's gonna go, I need to just jump in, right? And what used to happen to me is like I would win one every 6-7, right? And then my account didn't grow with that. Like, it was suffering more than, from those trades that just, growing. $100 for these mugs is really ridiculous, but it's the best thing I've ever bought. Just, the coffee stays hot. I don't have to drink it so fast. Like before, I had to just fucking choke that, like, because it was getting cold. All right, so tick chart is reaching the zero line for the first time. All right, so let's get ready here, right? Let's get ready here. I want to go for a tradable reaction or more than that. There we go, 2-1. And like I said, this is too crowded, right? It looks good at the beginning. A lot of sideways here, but then yes, it broke to the downside. It's not a high quality. Right, this one, a bit better. So here is $300. It's just one contract because my max risk today is 500. So the account size right now is $150,811. So I'm allowed to trade up to 500. All right, so the dollar is reaching the flip zone that we had. So that's good. That is good. Now I just need the tick chart to, first of all, the tick chart already went through the zero line and is bouncing off of the zero line. Now I did not have this level, right? I do not have a level here other than this pivot, but it's not my favorite. The one that I really like is this one, right? Feel free to comment in the chat what trades you took, or what are you thinking? Long, short. Wow, YM is negative. That's not bueno. Now, YM is a different index. Now, NQ, ES, they are weighted index. The YM is not. All 30 components of the Dow just weight the same. Whereas in NQ and ES is different. And now we have Meta that is freaking going to the moon. Let's go see. 18%. 18%. Yeah. It's selling off a little bit. I think it was going more yesterday. Let me go to the pre-market. Not much. 184. I don't know why I saw 30%. Who knows? My bad though. Oh, hey Monica, good morning. By the way, there's one person yesterday that was talking about the margin on NinjaTrader, and he was right and I was wrong, completely wrong. The margin was 4x what the regular margin was. It was $4,000 yesterday for one contract on the NQ, when regularly is $1,000. So yes, my bad. I just said like it wasn't probably not probable that they raise the margin just for the Fed meeting, but yes, they did. They actually did it. And now it's back to $1,000. So my bad there. Well, Monica, the reality is that if you're taking a long here, you're taking a lot of risk. A lot of people just like to take this long, and they work for them. It doesn't work for me. Yeah, I mean, I favor the long big time. But nobody knows if it can continue to go up. Yeah, it looks like it won't continue to go up, but and actually the dollar is in supply, so that's actually reaffirming my long bias. Now we need a place where to get in. So I would say this one is one. This one is one. It might take us a little bit longer. Yeah, NQ is 2.5 already. Positive. YM is minus 0.6%. So Meta promised $4 billion in buybacks. $40 billion, sorry. $40 billion. That is a big number. I just saw an article that says all the proceedings from firing people, meaning all the savings that they're getting off of firing people, is going to go into buybacks. I mean, it's good for the investors, right? They want their money back. And Meta has suffered big time. I don't think it's the macroeconomic environment what is hurting Meta, but the management, I would say. All right, so tick chart is diverging. Tick chart, even though we made a new high here, we didn't make a new high on the tick chart. So I need to approach this with careful. I'm not against the buybacks. I mean, I think it's just a tool for pay investors, right? Now, I'm against of the majority of the company how they do the buybacks. The majority of the companies, they do the buybacks when stock is freaking all-time highs, because they have more money and they want to buy back their stock. But I think last October was the time for Meta to start buying back their stock, right? Right now it's up 100% from the lows. That's the only thing. And that will hold the price even more, which is good for investors. All right, let's get ready for this one. How big is this one? Uh, 60. Just one contract. And where is the 2 to? Oh, the 2 to 1 is a new high, so I don't like it too much. Two to one is here. Yeah, dollar is holding right there. Even if we break to the downside, but we don't break this pivot, I will still take this one, so don't worry. All right, so the tick chart was in very good shape, and I just... There we go. How much was this? Almost 400. There you go. So it would have reached target. That's not good. It's not good for my psychology though. Because here I did have everything. I don't know what I was expecting. Well, the dollar it was in good shape though. The dollar was in good shape. It is what it is. Another divergence on the tick chart though. Another divergence. Not like a big divergence, but we cannot get affected by missing trades, okay? We will miss trades, we will make mistakes. So let's get right into the right state of mind to and it might be that I took 2 losing trades yesterday that was, you know, preventing me to take like higher risk. This is a high risk trade just because we're fucking gapping up so much and this thing hasn't retraced, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. I didn't take it though. The tick chart was in position, like everything was aligned pretty much. Like the only thing that was preventing me to take was the dollar, but the dollar then changed. The dollar was changing when this was right here, right? Already gone. Which is like, okay, it is what it is. Let's just try to focus on, let's get our attention in the next trade. Not really. That is after a trade. That's fine. Yeah. Either winning or losing trade, I do take 10 minutes off. Now it's hard for me to take this level just because it's so used up by this retracement. So I will not take it again. Now, ideally, what I'd like to see is a breakdown and then something to be created around here. Now, tick chart is making a new low, new fresh low. That typically shows exhaustion, but it's not at a level of exhaustion. It's just minus 200. So there's no exhaustion there. .21 points, and the 2-1 is right here. All right, what's going on my tick chart? Tick chart is gone. Tick chart is gone. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't have a tick chart. There we go. So my tick chart is back on. All right, I think we're trying to move lower here. So I would just rather just wait for this to create a new area, which it hasn't yet. Like this one is not. I was thinking like breaking this high, this drop base drop, for a continuation to the upside, but now we're grinding lower. I think I'll wait for this 660 and see how that works. Buyers are showing up consistently here. Apple, even though it's gapping up 2%, is being sold off after the open. So smart money probably is just getting out of this thing. Amazon, same case. Meta, same case. Google, no, Google is holding plus 6%. That's impressive. Now the Dow is minus 0.72%. So now I do have this level right here, right? To the short side. Tick chart is just what is a 2-to-1? Yeah, here's the deal. The dollar is not in the right position. Which is this? 62, like 18 points, $360. $260. So it was not bad. All right, so we do have one new 7-minute. Probably the 7-minute will give me the entry here. Not very enthusiastic. But there's a level there. Yeah, no, sell. There we go. So it gave me a very, like, so fast. Like I should have, but this is not a level that I would put a limit order there, but look. There we go. So tick chart is not aligned for the long right now. I only have the dollar and I have ADQD. Tick chart is not even getting exhausted. It's minus 400. So if I were to take this one, how much will be? 60, yeah, $300. Yeah. $280. All right, I'm in it. All right, I think I'm close to the 1-to-1, so I'm putting this thing 1-to-1. Let's see how this goes. This is a level though. This is a level, but I need to get the 2-to-1. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got target. Nice. I got target. That's a good tradable reaction right there. Tick chart was aligned. Tick chart was not aligned, but close to exhaustion, and the dollar was in the right position. So that is good. That is good. That is good. Small trade, $550. So let's put the timer and let's go make a coffee, and then I'll come back. All right, 4 more minutes. I took the long. Look, here's my entry. Here's my entry, and here's my entry. Here's my target. The zone to the short side is working as well. The long side, we're trapped between these two areas. So I would have taken the short. But I mean, I did have the short here, but I should have taken the limit order route. And I sincerely didn't want to. Then I took this long. I sold here. And now we have this area. Now, this area, if we break to the upside, this area most likely that we will have some area to trade from here for the retest. But there's 3 more minutes on the timer. Like it's tough. Then MB, haven't you taken any trade? All right, so the long might be unfolding there. Like we will have a larger retracement, it looks like, because the dollar is reaching higher. But the next stop for the dollar is 102, which is yesterday's highs at the FOMC. So that is the next stop for the dollar. So that's where you need to be aware if you want to take a long on the equity market. I do have several areas to the downside. All of them are overnight. All of them are overnight. Monica, MB asked you, what trade did you take? Short or long? By the way, yesterday was a very frustrating day for me, in a technical sense. Because if you see my trades, the losing trades, both of them like end up working. But like the second one was, all right. So the first one, this was the FOMO trade. This was the one that I said it is a FOMO trade. Look at this. I got stopped out here, and then it went to the main supply and then started to fall from there. But the second one, look at the second one. I enter up here, stopped out here, and look at this. Just a little bit of wiggle room. We're talking about like 7 points, and then it went. It didn't drop to this level. It dropped to like this level, right? So my target would have been reached. So then I got very frustrated. Then I took this one. I took this one yesterday after the main supply, boom, and then it ended up dropping more, and then went higher. it is. I mean, I cannot beat myself because I missed a trade, right? I'm coming from. Here's the deal. I'm coming from a trader rehab period, right? My first week of trading on January was off the charts in terms of how bad it was. I was taking three trades in 15 minutes. And I don't want to justify myself for missing a trade. And that's where the, like, a good trader just is a good trader or professional trader, right? Professionals, you think that they don't miss, but they make mistakes as well. I'm on my way to be a professional trader, right? So what I can learn is that sometimes we hesitate because we have things in the mind or thoughts that are not, helping you to achieve whatever you want to achieve, right? So, but the fact that you acknowledge that you make mistakes, you allow yourself to make mistakes, you can correct them, right? So in this trade, everything was aligned, right? Everything was aligned. Tick chart not so much, to be honest, but dollar was, ADQD was, everything was okay. We have this area, very good area, right? And I decided to take the risk. I could have lost the money here. I could have lost it, but it was a good trade. Now, on this one, right? This is one of the best. This is one of the best areas you can see, right? Rally base, and this is the base, but the layout has the wick right into this base, right? I think I have a couple trades last week with this formation. Is one of the best, right? Also, it was a larger area. I struggle to buy at the highs. That is something that is not a secret. I struggled to buy at the highs, right? And we just made a new high. And immediately when I saw where the target should have been, like above the new high, I was like, damn, it's even harder for me to reach this because we need to break a new high, right? So that's another barrier that I need to break this pivot, man, in order for me to make money, right? So we're an accumulation of things that I was, thinking, and it was so fast that I didn't take. There's nothing I can tell why I did miss this trade. There's nothing I can say. There's nothing, but I hesitated because I lost money yesterday, and I was affected first time trading after 3 weeks or 2 weeks, real money, and I was I don't know. At the end of the day, it's just one trade. We try to make the best way we can, but sometimes we make mistakes. I need personally to learn how to forgive myself for all the mistakes that I make, and the future mistakes that I will make. I'm too severe with myself. I'm very severe, and that is one thing that hasn't helped me at all in trading. As a matter of fact, it has hurt me big time. It has hurt me big time. And I think it will hurt any of the traders out there. But I'm talking about my personal case. But being harsh or rough with oneself is not good. Just slows your learning curve, period. Well, it's up 2.5%, but I think we have the space to continue to go up. But on the way, we will find sellers. Inevitably, we will find sellers, right? It's not a clear path. If you see my, let me see if I can get to this. Now, this chart is a little bit messy because there's a lot of drawings here. 90 days. Let's see, like 180 days. So look, this might have been a CPI or something here on September. So look where it is. So there's nothing here. There's nothing that I can see that can stop prices from here to here. From here to here. Like I'm gonna just mark out this day. I'm gonna mark out these. I'm gonna go to the 5 minutes. Let's see if we can find something on the 5 minutes. All right, so let me see if it gives me 180 days. I'm gonna put a red line here on the high. Now, so I don't have anything that can stop prices like above this. There you go. Above that, so we basically have a sorry. I don't have anything between this and this. So that's 241 points. So is 956, 700, it's 230 points to the upside. So I think we still have room to go up. Might not be today, but there's nothing significant in between. That's what I'm trying to say. If a seller comes out and sell right here at 800, that's another story. But we don't have anything to the left. We just have a huge drop, probably fueled by a CPI report or something. It was September 13, so I'm gonna look that in Forex Factory. September 13. Yeah, CPI. And we had a very hot CPI, 8.3%. And the forecast was 8.1. So a lot of sellers just came into the market. Yeah. Do you see how this one, like I said here, if this one you go through how it's important level to bounce back up there for the retest? There you go. There you go. It's very effective. This is a very effective way to trade the break and retest. Now you have to be patient for this, and sometimes this one does not come. So what it means is that a lot of sellers here, right? Those that are short selling and opening up new positions, when this happens, they're underwater, right? And if price rejects this, they try to bail out. all right, I'll take the loss, or either I don't want to keep my position, right? So this happens. Oh, what do you mean, the next July? Yeah, we might have negative numbers, and people will probably freak out. Oh, we're in deflation. There are two approaches right now. The Michael Burry approach, that the world is gonna end, and the Jim Cramer approach, that buy. So far, the second one is winning. um, to be honest, tick chart is not making new highs, but the dollar's dropping, so it's a mixed signal. I don't think double top. It's hard to predict. I want to see the dollar. Like, I don't have anything here. I don't have anything here. If we come back to this area, I will consider this again for long. Yeah. We'll be broke though. We we will be broke if you just follow his advice. He tweeted sell. I think it was Monday. I mean, I don't want to like dismiss him. He's one of the best investor of our times, but so this level here that is being created, if we have a leg out, we might have something here. Now, there's one thing. is too crowded. It's too many wicks and too deep. That's the only thing. Here we have nothing. Here I have nothing. Here I just have the flip zone. Here was my level, and here is another level that I do have. We need a leg out for this to be valid. See what the tick chart says. So what usually happens if we're going to break to the upside, we will break in a very explosive manner to the upside, and then we'll base and continue. But it doesn't look like. Yeah. Ideally, this candle would have been the one, right? Boom. Not two candles. I just rather just one candle. Boom, breaking all this thing. Remember, this is a 500 share bar candle, so that means that a buyer just threw into the market 500, and there were not enough orders to stop prices, right? So that tells me that this supply is weak. But when we have two candles, that means that 1,000 orders had to come in. Oh, there we go. $10.30, one trade for now, long. Now, what I can tell is that the volume today is very high. 34,000 contracts for the next 7 minute. That second 7-minute candle, that's huge. We're reaching the 3%. S&P is 1.2% up, 1.6 for the RTY. Google pushing higher, 7% up. People really don't want to miss this. Apple is 2.7% up. There's a huge divergence. It's a huge divergence. YM is flat. It's minus 0.2%. In the meantime, NQ is 3.1% up. The AS is 1.3% up. RTY is 1.7. So RTY is catching up though. Actually, RTY is reaching like last July highs. That is far. Actually, July, August, like mid-August, August. For the NQ is far. It's like 1,000 points above. So we need to pay attention is to the RTY. The RTY is the one that is leading this party. Yeah, just continues to go up. I will have to wait if I want to take another trade. There's no way I'm taking this so far. And we do have like 150 points more. Yeah, up to this level. So here it is, another gold retracement level. We can even include this or no. Is up to you, but this is a good level to trade from. Any of you guys took advantage of the 50% on one up? I did. I already have the dollar amount. Just need the 15 days to pass. I think one up is one of the best companies. I'm yeah. I'm trading Apex today. But the advantage that I find on Apex is tremendous. I have so many accounts. But yeah, one up. Oh, I'm glad, Monica. Thank you. Have you I hope you can come every day. Yeah. I have the 7782 dot level. It's just 30 points. I mean, every time I make big money, I'm inclined to just get distracted, just to say it in a good manner. But the reality is that tomorrow we will come back and we'll trade again, and the market will not do this. The market is always different. right? So we need to be aware of that and not get get over our heads. Keep yourself in check. That's one advice that I can give you. Even when you're so fearful, like I was yesterday, or when you are like cocky, right? Being cocky and overconfident is as bad as being fearful. Okay. I don't know who needs to hear these words, but probably myself, right? Is the first one that needs to hear it. The market will humble you in no time. So I cannot count how many times I won one day, and the next day, in the first 5 minutes, I lost whatever I won yesterday. Or let's say in the first 30 seconds. Just because I didn't have the right attitude, the right approach. Okay. I try to show with example what to do, right? And in the meantime, I do it for myself, right? That's the first reason I do this, because I do it for myself, the right thing. And I know it's hard to learn from other people, but if you can learn something today, either not from me, from other people in the chat, or the situation that the market just puts us, I think is very good. I think the mission with the YouTube channel will be accomplished. Yeah. Look at this. I want to read, and that's good that you brought it, Monica, because one of the things that I put here, right? I know I don't know if you can read it, but it doesn't matter. I'll read it for you. So I'm mapping all my thoughts, and sometimes I can read and sometimes I cannot, obviously, right? Very personal stuff, but one of the things that I put here is thoughts that bring greed into my mind. No, sorry, thoughts that bring greed into my mind. Yeah, I had some greedy thoughts, especially because I saw this run. Like I had this area drawn before it happened. I took the long here basically at the low of the trading session. So I think, I can think, damn, look how much I'm missing, right? I'm missing thousands of dollars. But I am not missing thousands of dollars. I mean, just to hold this trade along this path is so hard, right? So I think you have to have clear objective of what you want to accomplish with trading, right? And with this trade, if I make this trade every day, I can become a multimillionaire out of trading. Okay, I don't need this. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to catch it, right? It all depends on what you want. Click the live button. It should be like in the screen when you put your cursor right on top of the image, right? There's a live word. Just click over the live thing, and then if it has the red dot, then it's live. I am Franco. My name is Franco. But yeah, being greedy is as bad as being fearful. Did it work? The live button? Sometimes it happens to me too. Don't worry. Yeah. All right. I think investors are getting ready for these Apple earnings and Amazon and stuff. A lot of I can sense so much positivity about these markets. Makes me skeptical though. Nice. What company? With what company? Monica? Elite Trader Funding. I don't know them. Um, it does have live drawdowns. That means that every time it moves, they move the stop. But the good thing is that, for instance, I know Earn to Trade has end of day, EU Profit has end of day drawdowns. But the good thing about one up is that once you reach 100, the initial balance, if for instance I do the 150, right? If you get to 155, it stays at the initial balance 150, right? If you go to 156.7, still is going to be at 150. Whereas in Apex, in the evaluation period, it keeps moving, right? So it's hard to pass the test because you along the test for the entire period, you have the trailing drawdown just moving, right? Not in one up. So that's positive. The evaluation is a bit easier because of that. So for instance, I had 157,000 and I lost $1,500 in 2 trades, but my drawdown didn't suffer, right? Because still was at 150. Whereas right now, if you open up a new account and you start trading for instance Apex, and you get to 158,000, right? But then you lose 2,000, then your trading drawdown will be at 153, right? So that'll mean that you will have like 3,000 to achieve 3,000 more, which is not easy. So I don't know if you get my idea. End of day is very good. And end of day help you to get longer targets. which I cannot do on the Apex, because if I have longer targets and I happen to be plus 1,000 and then I get a break even, that's minus 1,000 off of my threshold, right? My drawdown. That's not good. U-Profit has end of day. U-Profit is good too. But I find it too expensive. They have a live I think they have the live subscription for the funded account at $400 for the 150. That's insane. Oh no, they don't have 150, sorry. I think they have 100 and 200. For the 200, I think it's $400. One up is completely free. So I passed the evaluation. I spent whatever I spent on the evaluation, and now I don't have to pay them anything. No data, no nothing, no fee, no nothing. They pay that. I don't know what's that. I had to switch product after getting funded since the risk of VV was much greater. Got it. So I'm gonna check this company that you use is Elite Trading, Elite Trader Funding. Oh. Keep 100% of your first 12,500 in profit. Elite Trader Funding. View evaluation, free trial. Keep 80%. Now you have One Up and Apex paying you 90% of the profits. The optional evaluation reset is only $75. That's good. Let's go see the 150. Oh, they don't have a 150. Oh yeah, they do. $295. 5,000 for 9,000. So one of the reasons that I like the 150 is because you have a drawdown of 5,000 to get to and the target is 9,000, right? So that's probably like 1.75 to 1, whereas in the 100K is 2 to 1 because you need to achieve a 6,000, risking 3,000. 75 is similar. $300K. Yeah, $300K is bad. 300,000 evaluation is super bad. Like how am I gonna achieve? Like is what I'm trying to say is that it's too hard. Like $20,000 in profit for a 7,500 drawdown. Just doesn't make sense. I mean, I would buy 150, and it's gonna be cheaper. I will buy 150 eval instead of 300. Have you gotten paid by them? Monica, have you gotten paid by them at least once? Apex started with the lifetime subscriptions too. Yes, I know. And I think it's a better business for them because the majority of people just break the account and then they get paid once more, right? And it does make sense, the lifetime subscriptions. If you keep the account for a year, it makes total sense. But if you're making money, the monthly payment is really something that you can depreciate, because it's just $100. Some people don't like how long to wait for the withdrawal with ETF. Oh, okay. How long is the withdrawal? After how many days you need to withdraw? Now, oh, gotcha. Because you can trade off of TradingView. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. Ninja Trader, Trade of 8, TradingView, Rhythmic. Oh, okay, gotcha. Where is your one-up link on the YouTube this subscription? No, you just use the coupon code Franco50. 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 And then you'll get 50%. And that is something that they don't do. I've had other more experienced traders here that they haven't seen the 50%. They just have it for like Black Friday and stuff. Like the rest of the year is just max 25%. To receive a payout, you must have traded a minimum of 20 individual trading days. Ooh, yeah, Apex had that. Now they put it at 10. I meant use the description. Yeah, no, but you don't need to go to the description. Just use the coupon code Franco50. Franco50. And you'll get 50%. Let me see if it's working. It's still working because it was one up trader.com. No thanks. Boo boo boo. Oh, I need to open up. I need to open up my account. No, because the link doesn't give you the 50%. You gotta use the Franco50. For some reason, they didn't want this to spread out, so I didn't put it on the link so people can just see it and use it. They just wanted me to say it, and I don't even know how much are they paying me. If they're paying me, I don't really care. It's not something that I'm married to them, and they know that. So if I wanna, I don't think I can upgrade account. Yeah, let me see if I can put Franco50 and Franco50. Oh yeah, it is working. It is working. Yeah, it is working. So you can use it. What you looked up in Google? The company? No, they're one of the best, without a doubt. I have been paid. You can check my videos. I made a video that they paid me. They didn't pay me $5,000. By the time I was paid $5,000, but I withdraw like $4,000 more out of that account. I'm coming back. This thing is not retracing. I'm coming back in 2 minutes. All right. We've been sideways since 10:40, so like 30 minutes. Let's see if we can get to this level, the 81. I might take a 2-to-1 here. I ideally I would need the dollar to reach higher levels. Wow, RTY 2000. How much is this risk? Huh. It's 3 contract. I might do 2. A174 is like $300, so it'll be fine. Yeah, I think I don't have much here. I don't think I will take any other trade. I missed this opportunity. This one, I wouldn't say that. This one, I had the bracket order ready to shoot. All right. That's it for me today, guys. See you tomorrow, same time, 9:10. Trade safe. Don't do stupid shit. All right, later. Bye.